What is up, everybody? It's again time for another tip brought to you by T-Bone at the Tardif team with Movement Mortgage. Today, we are looking at contingencies. You know, those things you add on to your offer when trying to buy a house. Well, your realtor is probably the best person to talk to about contingencies, but we have some tips for you so you will be able to ask the right questions to your realtor when creating your home purchase offer. So let's go. Now, there are 3 common contingencies, and they are the loan contingency, the appraisal contingency, and the inspection contingency. Let's look at these in a little more detail. Now, the loan contingency, this one is to make sure you can actually get the loan to close. Sure, you may have gotten a pre-approval before the offer, but if the underwriter finds some negative information in your file that may prevent the loan from closing, then this contingency will protect you as the buyer. If your loan is unable to close and you do not have the loan contingency, the seller can cancel the contract and demand that they get to keep your EMD, also known as your earnest money deposit, which we also created a video right up here. But if you do have that loan contingency and can't get the loan, then you can cancel the contract and you will receive your EMD back. Now, some other features are that loan contingencies typically have specific time frames in which you must get confirmation about your loan. Typically, this could be 14 to 21 days from the time the offer was accepted. So if your loan is not fully approved in that time frame, you have the option to back out of the contract and still get your EMD returned. Next up is the appraisal contingency. This is a contingency on whether the home appraises for a value equal or higher than your offer price. This protects you when the appraisal comes in low. A mortgage company will not give you a loan for more than the appraisal value. So for example, if you offer $300,000 for a home and the appraisal comes in lower, say $285,000, then you would need to come up with the difference, renegotiate the price, or back out of the deal. And in this case, if you were to back out of the deal, you would receive your EMD back. If you do not have the appraisal contingency, then you are definitely responsible for the difference. Or if you decide to back out of the deal, you will lose your EMD. Again, there is usually a time frame involved from the offer acceptance date to get the appraisal. Typically, this could be up to 15 days, but your realtor should give you an idea of how long this needs to be for your market. Now, finally, is the inspection contingency. This one is for you to make sure that the home doesn't have any major defects that would be too costly to accept. You should get an inspection of the home by a professional to inspect all of the safety and infrastructure of the home to make sure that there are not major repairs needed. For example, if the inspector finds that the roof is at its end of life and you accept the house as it is, you would be responsible for replacing the roofing after you buy the home. With the inspection contingency, it would give you the option of negotiating those repairs with the seller, or you could back out of the deal and you will still receive your EMD. Now, if you waive this contingency, you may still get an inspection of the home, and I completely recommend that. But it will be for your knowledge only, and you won't have the option to negotiate repairs with the seller or back out of the deal because of the inspection without losing your EMD. Again, your realtor has the most experience with all of these contingencies on your offer, and you should discuss these with your realtor extensively before making a decision on waiving any of them. Now, that's gonna be it for today. I hope this helps you to know what to look for and what to ask your realtor when placing an offer on the home. So be sure to subscribe, click that like button, and ring the bell to stay up to date on all of our future uploads that are gonna be right here on YouTube. Also, be sure to follow us on our socials, such as our Facebook and our Instagram. And with that, I'll see you next week. Have a good one.